Emma Raducanu may have faced a setback ahead of her debut appearance at the China Open this year. Raducanu withdrew from Great Britain's Billie Jean King Cup team and elected to play at the Korea Open instead. This decision split opinion, but Raducanu wanted to spend more time with new coach Francisco Roy before the end of the 2025 season. Raducanu also has her eyes set on being seeded at the Australian Open next year, but she lost in the second round of the Korea Open and now appears to have suffered another setback. Emma Raducanu appears to be struggling physically ahead of China Open. Raducanu suffered a heartbreaking loss in her second-round match at the Korea Open, losing to two-time Grand Slam champion Barbara Krejcikova, despite having 3 match points. The Briton is now looking ahead to making her first appearance at the China Open, but Raducanu was spotted looking uncomfortable when practicing. Watched on by fans ahead of the WTA 1000 tournament, Raducanu apparently appeared uncomfortable and was touching the side of her body, seemingly showing discomfort. Raducanu was also unable to complete her practice session and reportedly told fans that she was not feeling very well before leaving the court. This is a concern for Raducanu, who was also forced to miss a lot of the Asian swing last year due to a foot problem. The positive news for the 2021 U.S. Open champion is that she will be seeded for the China Open and therefore has a few more days to prepare and recover from any issues as she receives an automatic bye to the second round. Will Emma Raducanu be seeded for the Australian Open next year? Raducanu has been very open about her goal of being seeded at the Australian Open next year, which will be the first time she will be seeded at any Grand Slam tournament since the 2022 U.S. Open. That goal appears to be looking more realistic every week, and Raducanu is in a great position to secure it after rising to world number 32, which is the last ranking that would give her a seeded spot at a major.